Hey everyone, welcome to day 5 of the 7 days of self-care challenge for educators. I'm so excited that you're back. You've made it almost through the whole challenge. And if you're just joining us, feel free to go back and catch up on the other days. We've talked about what is self-care and why does it matter to us. We've talked about how do we get grounded. We've talked about tending to our body, to our heart. And today, you guessed it, we're going to the mind. So today is our day of really caring for our mind. Now, our mind is our brain is such an interesting organ with really powerful capacities. And one of the things that it likes to do is make meaning. So it takes our life experiences, it makes a story up about it, it makes meaning about it. And then those meanings create thought patterns, and they create belief systems and habits, and they create a worldview and really a paradigm that we live in. And right now, it is super important for us to be aware of what paradigm are we living in. And I'll break that down a little bit. I don't know about you, but I'm a huge fan of Brene Brown, and she talks a lot about the stories that we make up about stuff, and how a lot of times those stories are sort of fed by our fears or our hurts or different things like that, and they're made up by negative thought patterns that we have, and they're actually not a reflection of reality and truth, and we can get caught up in acting from those stories. And so I want you to take some time today to really think about what story have you been telling yourself about something going on in your teaching practice, or what's going on in the world right now. And I want you to think about what about that story is empowering or disempowering to you. When we make meaning about things, are we in a story that makes us a victim, or are we making ourselves a creator, someone who is powerful, who can really make a difference? And just notice, what is your story about what's happening right now for you as an educator? And think about, what story do you really want to be living in? What empowering story do you want to be living in? Do you want to be able to tell about your life as an educator right now? And I want you to think about what thoughts, what actions would really support you having the mindset that goes with that story. And what are things that you can do to kind of improve your mental diet, like what things you're consuming and what thoughts you are having on a regular basis. I'm also a really big fan of a guy named Dan Siegel. He's a neuroscientist, and he talks a lot about what's going on in our brains and our nervous systems. And one of the things he talks about is if we have like recurring thoughts, or things that where we're getting stuck, name it to tame it. So recognize, oh, I'm getting stuck in a negative thought here. And then actually what happens inside your brain is other parts of your brain will come and like squirt stuff on that part of your brain to calm it down and to take care of that. So take a minute to tame those thoughts by just naming what's going on. And this kind of goes back to like what's going on in our heart, because our heart and our brain is connected, right? So what story do you want to be living in? What thoughts, what mindset is going to support you really living that story that empowers you as an educator? And then what I'd love to see you do is comment below with an affirmation that you're going to use for yourself to maintain that positive mindset. And it could be something like, I am bigger than my circumstances. Or for me, it's like, I am a passionate, loving, vulnerable leader. Or I am wholehearted and courageous. I'm a kick-ass teacher. Whatever your affirmation is, go ahead and put it in the comments below, and we'll see you tomorrow for the 6th day of the 7 days of self-care challenge for educators. Bring a friend along, and we'll see you there. Take good care of yourself today. You're worth it.